It is currently about 5 minutes to 3 on a beautiful Sunday afternoon here in Astoria, Queens. I want to do something fun this afternoon, so I'm heading to Brooklyn Flea under the Manhattan Bridge in Brooklyn. The closest subway stop to the Brooklyn Flea is the York Street stop off the F line in Brooklyn. So the easiest and quickest way to get there is just to take the NW train, which is right here in Astoria, to 34th Street, transfer to the F, and take that. All right. I can take a shuttle bus down to Queens Plaza, but I'm not a fan of shuttle buses. They are really crowded and you never know when they're to come. So about a 10-minute walk is the R train, which will also take me to 34th Street. I'm just gonna walk back down there and take that instead. So as you can see by that handwritten sign back there, no Manhattan-bound trains at this station, which is the direction I need to go. But I guess I can take the other direction, head deeper into Queens, and then back. It'll just pass this station. So let's do that. Let's do a time check. It is a little 10 minutes after 3, so we've only lost about 20 minutes or so. The next train isn't for another 11 minutes. Maybe I should have taken that shuttle bus. Too late to turn back now, though. Train's coming. Let's do another time check. It is now 3:40. So I just need to take this train back the direction from which I came, about 7 stops to the 34th Street Herald Square station, and then transfer the F, and I should be good. I just need to transfer to the F and head down to York Street in Brooklyn. Those guys were a killer. I had to stop and watch them, so built in an extra 5 minutes for that. It was so good. Basically what that sign said was that the Fs are not running at this station today. They're running via the E line down to West 4th Street. So what I could do is take this train back 1 stop to 42nd Street, Times Square, and then walk from there to underground to the E, and catch the E there. Let's try that. Here's the train. I hate transferring at Times Square from the normal Times Square station to the one on 8th Avenue because although they are connected underground, it's like a 15-minute walk. Maybe 10 minutes, I'm exaggerating, but it's not pleasant. It's all underground. It sort of sucks. But it's good when it's raining or snowing. Crap. God dang it. So I'm an idiot and I didn't pay attention to the rest of that sign at 34th Street station. So the F is running on the E line apparently. But the E is not running. Man, these signs are always really confusing. And I don't think it's just me, I hope not. Let's see if we can figure out a different way. All right, I think what I can do is I can take the A or the C to High Street in Brooklyn, which is sort of near York Street. It's the closest other stop. I think that'll do. I think that's gonna have to do. I don't wanna transfer anymore. Let's do a time check. It is now almost 4:30. I am now finally in Brooklyn. I need to figure out how to get over to York Street to the flea market. But I'm here, I'm in Brooklyn, and I don't think it's that far away. Google Maps says it's an 8-minute walk, about a half a mile. I don't mind at all making this walk because it's not that far. Like I said, it's about a half a mile, and it's a beautiful summer day. It's really nice outside. But if it were raining, or if it were wintertime or snowing, or if I was just not able to make this walk because of disability or whatever it may be, this is not good. Now that I'm here, let's talk about what happened and how we got here. Obviously, I could have looked up everything related to my trip before I got here, but that's not how people work here in New York. They just leave their house and they go and figure it out along the way. And I'm in the train. Considering the experience I had today, there are an awful lot of trains passing by. The MTA has resources for you to look up to see which trains are running and what their schedule has been changed to, but they're not necessarily easy to find, and they're not built into the tools that we're already using. I use Google Maps for everything, for walking directions, driving directions, and all my subway directions. And for general directions, it works really well. But for service changes, which are happening every day, and especially on the weekends, those aren't included in Google Maps. I don't know if it's Google not using an API that's available or the MTA not providing it, I don't know. But the thing is, I don't want to have to use a separate app or multiple separate apps to look up where I'm going when I could potentially have it all in one. And yes, I know some of the delay and some of the time that it took here, the over 2 hours that it took to get here, is because I stopped to watch that group performing, or I took a detour, or whatever it may be. I screwed up, but the reason that those things happen, the reason that I screwed up and didn't catch the right train, is because there were service changes. And those signs, if you live here, you know, those signs are super, super confusing. Anyway, I didn't make this video to just complain about the MTA. There are plenty of articles and videos online doing that already. I made this video to show you an actual experience getting from point A to point B and what it's like. So I know many of you are gonna say, you could have gotten there this way, this is better. Leave them in the comments. Please comment on this video. Let me know what you would have done differently, and let me know about any experiences, bad or good, that you've had with the MTA, because something needs to change. I love the New York City subway system. The same way that I would love a really beat up piece of crap car that I've had since high school. It's gotten me so many places. I have tons of memories with it, but I deserve better. We all deserve better. So I appreciate you watching. There's no way you can't take the subway, so continue to use it, but share this video so people are aware what it's actually like on a day-to-day basis, getting from point A to point B here in New York City. All right, if you excuse me, I need to go shop for some antiques under a bridge. So I'll see you later.